Hey everyone, we are looking at the t-shirt deli today. Have you ever been in this place? You can go inside, you give them a t-shirt, bring your design, they'll press the whole thing. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna see 1728 North Damen, unit 106. Let's go inside. So this is a loft building right in Bucktown. Really dig the layout of this place, and it's a lot of square footage for the money. I think a really good value for what it is. Let's go inside. And one thing I really like about it too is you have this courtyard area. We're gonna look at that at the very end, and then you have parking right outside. We have a vast lobby, total entrance. Let's go see the unit. Come on in. Timber loft, brick, tall ceilings. I mean, really cool, right? So let's talk about what people don't like with lofts is sound. So between the unit above us and this unit, there's pretty much no insulation, so you have to give that up. You're also gonna have a little higher energy cost because you do have higher ceilings with less insulation, so always keep that in mind. So right off the bat, I noticed your electrical panel is right here behind the front door where it should be, instead of hiding or protruding into a hallway somewhere else in the home. What's really nice about lofts is this is all open. The developers come in, they basically just throw up walls and create lots of different floor plans, which are different than your typical buildings, which are designed by an architect, and every unit is kind of sort of the same. In lofts, almost all the units are different. So we have this great front closet area. Have your water heater right here, and then washer and dryer right here. And then you have your master right off to the side. So that's how this is set up. I think this was set for maybe an older couple or just someone who doesn't want to walk downstairs or have their bedroom be below grade, but there's basically two masters in this unit. So come right through here. If we go all the way up to the rafters, we're looking at 12.2. Now let's say like where the fan is right now, you're 10.2. So you basically have a differential of about 2 feet depending on where you are in the unit. I really like the way this space is. It's right off the front. You can come right inside. Nice closet right here. And then you have this nice sliding door. But hold on, I hate this. I've hit my toe on this every single time. There's this bottom track here, and I have no idea why it's here. You typically just need a top track. But like, figure this out, because not only do you hit it every time, but I know it looks okay from this angle, but look at it from over here. I hate this. This just doesn't belong here. And this was a nice, beautiful, easy entry, even threshold, and they ruined it with this. So the door was great, but they should have found a better solution. They need to get rid of that. That's a problem. It's one of the reasons this place isn't selling, even though it's so small. So you have dual sinks right here, toilet right here. They didn't do a door on a shower on this side, which I actually really like. And you just walk in here, do what you need. Hand spray, top, body sprays this side. That's all you need. I think they redesigned this. No, I think it was always like this, come to think of it. I don't know, I like showers that come in, where you come in it this way. It's open, it makes more sense, there's good storage in here. Tile could use some updating. When they did this is what was in. This master, 15.6 by 17.3, so really good space. And if you don't know this area well, we are off Damen. We are in the heart of Bucktown, right by the 606. I mean, we are less than half a block away. It is right next to us. And this leads you right into the kitchen. There's some really cool things about this kitchen, but cool for their time. My guess is this was done 15, 20 years ago, sometime in the 2000s or late 1990s. But it was really hip then. Now it's sort of aged a little bit. I mean, look at this. This was probably really cool when they did it, and it's done very well. The craftsmanship is really good, but it just kind of looks ridiculous today, I think. Even this thing, so this is called an appliance garage. That's a technical term. This is where you hide your toaster, your coffee maker, you put all these things and you shut this. And it's great, and they still make things like this today, but not really in modern applications. And then you have this cutting board that comes out. I mean, this is cool. I want this. I want to just put this in. In my house, there's like 3 cutting boards shoved on the side over here. This is very practical. So I think with some small adjustments, you can get this kitchen looking beautiful again. If you just painted the cabinets, and then I would just redo this entire section right here. But you could retain most of this design and have the advantages of it. I even like the elevated surfaces here, so you have different definition in the room. I really like that. It makes the room feel larger. It's more interesting because of it. And this over here, this is a huge mistake. So I worked for a builder once. He was building a home in Highland Park, and they bought this cheap oven because it was a good deal, right? No, it was terrible. This is why. They made the same mistake here. Do you see this? Do you think Thanksgiving dinner is gonna fit? You think your turkey is gonna fit inside of this oven? No, it is too small. You need to look at the measurements before you do this. And you're like, oh, well, what is this? This might be another oven up here. No, it's a microwave. So this section's kind of weird. I would just pull all this out, get a nice large oven right here with like a microwave above if it'll fit in. And then you have all these storage areas right over here. I have no idea how this works. Oh, so this goes in like this, and then you push it. This is actually pretty cool. I've never seen this before, not the function like this. Usually these come out. I mean, these cabinets are awesome. They're just dated because of the color and what they are, but frankly, these are the most functional cabinets I've seen in like a month. Look, all these have pull-outs. It offers everything you want. It has space for everything. Add soft close, change the finish, instant hot water right here too if it's on, which it isn't, this doesn't work. Okay, that's okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, this is what it's all about. Now when we walked in here, Adam's first comment was bachelor pad. Yes, but this is a 3-bed, 3-bath. We're talking over 3,000 square feet here. We are huge. And this is under 700 grand in Bucktown with this amount of space. You have living room, you have dining room, you have family room, you have extra space here, you have extra space there. This room is huge. I mean, on size. Whoa. It's big. Hold on. The dimensions of this room are 31 by 40. Okay, you can't get a single family with this. It's hard to get any space with this type of width. I really like what I'm seeing here. I really like the exposed brick. But one thing that's important to note, when you look at brick in lofts, you'll notice that it's peeling, okay? That's mortar, that's not a big deal. You wanna look for the calcification of the bricks. And what they probably did is they sealed these bricks so it isn't being pushed out by the outside elements, and that's what you have to do. You'll notice how thick this is. So come here. These don't have insulation because you have courses, and a course is basically a layer. So courses of brick all the way through. You can even see the original measurements they were writing down when they were constructing this place. I mean, this is really cool. This is a piece of history, awesome location, great square footage, and they just reduced the price. Right? You should buy this. Fireplace right here. Looks like a wood burning with a gas start, but a real fireplace. This goes all the way up. Oh, look at this. They even have a place right here for your wood that they built out. I mean, I keep being impressed by this unit. I know it's a little dated in some areas, but you could turn that around like that, I mean, very quickly. The reason this probably hasn't sold is because it's on a main street. You're looking at Damen the whole time. That's not ideal. But if you can get over that, let me show you where your kids will stay. Let me show you the bathroom up here first. So we have a full bath on this level. Vessel sink, definitely dates it. Pivot doors, which are good, so everything you'd want here. But again, older tile, a bunch of random storage. Cool. So, usually, you don't see hardwood floors on the lower level. There's an effervescent layer, and they have to lay this basically a moisture layer, like a piece of tarp plastic down to make sure that none of it comes up. You often see this tile or carpet. They did wood here, and this has withstood the test of time. Obviously, there's no buckling, there's nothing wrong with the wood, so I love to see hardwood on this level. And then you have another living space. I mean, this is fantastic. It's really big. It's spacious. It's set up the way it should be. You have this door over here. So, this is kind of strange. Everyone's storage unit for the whole building is like off your unit. Yeah, this is kind of eerie and creepy. I don't think you want your kids to be right here. But still, if you can get over these little small things, this space is so cool, so cool. Hey, they have big storage. These are large floor-to-ceiling storage units. Let's see where ours is.
It's like we're at the lower levels of the library.
Maybe we don't get storage? Let's see.
106. Oh yeah, here's 106.
Oh, 106.
Randomly.
I walked right past it because that's 203, this is 303, and this is 106. And okay, you know why this is the unit? Come here, look at this. So that's the sump pump for your unit. It's right here by everyone else's stuff. So not the best storage unit of them all, but it's yours because that's where your sump pump is. Okay, let's go. Ejector pit, technically, I believe, yeah. So you have one bedroom right over here. So we're 9.7 by 10.4, average size room. Your ceiling height down here is 9.10, so we're really good on the ceiling height. And then I love that they did the transom glass up here so it feels even larger. They did these same doors here. I'm not a big fan of these doors because they have this bottom track that I don't like. This thing wants to work, but it's not gonna turn on. Standard closet right here. So this overall design with one master bedroom on the first floor and two lower level bedrooms used to be popular. They used to do this in the time period this building was developed into residential from a loft. Nowadays, almost everything's below grade and you have that nice, vast, open living space up above. People go back and forth on which one they would prefer. I often hear people still like this separate downstairs living space because when you're upstairs, you have your family room over here, your living room over here, your kitchen in the middle. Everyone can hear as the sound transfers. So if one person has people over and another person has people over and you're both on the main level because you can't be downstairs because that's where all the bedrooms are, then you're kind of talking over each other. This way, with this type of setup, you can have a party upstairs, party downstairs, you may not even know you're here. So this, I think, is the second bonus master, if you will. If you had an elder child, this would probably be their room. 13.5. And then you have this kind of strange makeshift closet. I don't know if you saw what just happened here, but watch this. Watch my hand. Magic trick. I went to push this, because I didn't know what was here. I opened the door, but that's not how this is supposed to happen. This was added to stop this door. I don't like it. I don't like these doors at all. I'd get rid of these immediately. And this is like half a closet, okay? It's very deceiving, because look, the door was taking up this much of it. So literally, let's see, for 4.8 in that direction, and 110 is what, so 2 feet is what we're losing. This is basically 2/3 of this space is deceiving you. And then here's your master bath over here. So, that's a 7-11 from there to there. You'd have no problem with a king here, but it looks tighter than it is. Are those measurements right? That can't be right. It's 7-11, okay. It's bigger than it looks. I kind of dig this bathroom, knowing when this was done. It looks really nice for the time. I like how your toilet's private. You have the lower tub here. You notice that all these tubs have gotten so tall, and that's cool, I guess, but sometimes they're hard to get into. And if you have younger children, they're harder to work with, according to parents that are my clients. So I do like this setup. Bench in the shower right here. Really smart thing to know too. Whenever you're doing a shower behind a tub like this, never put up a true wall. Never put up a dry wall. Just put up glass. It's thinner, it has open air, open light, much better use of the space. Standard setup here, bench, I like it. Let's go outside and see the rest of this building. And we have heated floors in this bathroom as well. So we were just walking out of here and we couldn't find the switch for this door. This is why. Watch this, it's gonna close automatically. You can see the light up above, right? Yeah. So, they still make these today, but these are integrated light switches and they open when you open the door. Now, the 2020 version of this is just a motion activated light bulb. So it senses it and it's way less expensive to do that, easier. But when they were doing this was a very high-end feature. You'll find this in high-end custom homes all the time. So you have this nice, large outside area. Parking right here, I'm assuming that's where the spot is for the car. And I'll just keep walking backwards until Adam warns me I'm gonna run into something. But you have these homes right here, and that's what I'm curious about, because it seems like one large development, but we tried to get in through a side door, and everything was off. So it's all connected, but not. We couldn't get to the unit from that one side. And these are kind of cool. These are like little townhomes, sort of, like row homes. And then you have even more parking. Oh wow, yeah, so this is where all the parking is. Check this out. So you have outdoor parking here too, which is probably a hesitation for some people. I don't care. At just under 700,000 for over 3,000 square feet for 3 beds and 3 baths, this is such a cool space. So we were just walking out of here, and we were trying to figure out where we came from in the beginning when we had a hard time finding the unit. Check this out. So I'd love to know if the space for this unit is inside this garage, because that would be really cool. But a very limited amount of people get access to this garage. So in real estate, we can never tell you what the demographics are of a building, what type of people live here. But we can show you their cars, and you can make whatever assumptions you want from that. So go right here. I think this little cluster says a lot about the type of people living in this building. So that's it for real. We got bike storage right here. Here's the thing I thought about with that unit. There's no outdoor space. That's kind of a killer for me, because a lot of the duplex downs in this area are going to have that space above the garage, and that's your private outdoor space, and it's usually abundant. It's a nice large space, roughly 22 by 20. This, you get nothing for the outdoor. So maybe if they got that price closer to $650, it'd really be a steal, and I think I can make that compromise and trade off. Cool, bye.